sides. Those chairs are comfortable as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not getting one of those.
I bought one of those before, but they're expensive.
Yeah, I'm not getting one of those. This one doesn't have the armrest attached to the chair. It comes out of the bottom and comes up, and you can adjust the armrest up and down.
Yeah,
and move them in and out, so you can actually do Did you?
So he can fidget in it.
No, I said
yes,
in
it's a fidget chair. That's what he's looking for.
So that's important.
Yeah, it's got stuff you can fidget with. And arms
built
up
into the
and
chair.
down,
Very
swing
comfortable.
Around.
We need a chair that's got buttons like a fucking Starship Enterprise. You can just click and push and do all the things on the armrest.
Holy shit!
You know what I mean?
Do you think they make that?
Fidget that. If they don't,
I mean, they
new
do. But
product.
they're probably like a couple grand a piece.
I think we could get one for $50. Put it together, $50 a month. We'll give you the chair. Okay, here's my bill.
We're gonna finance chairs.
We're gonna
for the
finance
studio.
chairs. We're gonna sell them to other people though. We'll make a fidget chair. We'll sell a fidgety office chair. It's got all kinds of clicking and snapping and buttons you can push, all kinds of things you can twist and
And we'll
turn.
record your data.
It's funny because
basically like a toddler's fucking play thing
it's
where
an
they
oversized
put their finger
bounce,
in and
baby
make the
bouncer.
noise. Yeah.
I was getting ready to say the chair that would have been the best for that guy isn't here anymore. If we had that
God.
chair when he was here, he
wouldn't
would
have
have been
talked.
constrained. He wouldn't have been all over the place.
What do you think happened to that one out there? He started picking the fucking foam out of the seat. He was so bored.
I feel like
Like
he
a
just
kid
would
in
have
the outfield.
deconstructed the chair to see how it worked.
Well,
Took
and I'm
them
in
apart,
a
put it
weird
together.
spot
Yeah.
too because my desk chair at my computer inside has been falling apart for 5 years.
That's true.
It's been it's like my favorite chair I've ever owned, and so now it's to the point where the arm, the stuff's got so raw, the stuffing is now starting to poke out, and I'm like, this chair's got to go. So I got to buy 2 chairs, man.
Chairs or copier? Which one do you think? I think we need a copier.
Fucking chairs, man. Are
What
way
do we
more
need a
important.
copier for?
Copier we has fuck piece of shit.
Because Brian needs personal copies, but he wants to write it off as a business expense.
Look,
Yeah,
since
I
I
do need
started dating
copies,
Pam, I feel like it's wrong to ask her to do my copies. So I've been doing them, and I can tell you that copier.
This piece of shit.
Man, let me tell you something. Somebody posted accidentally. So I follow a Reddit called Lost Redditors.
Okay.
And somebody accidentally posted a picture of their weed crop to the Office subreddit.
Okay.
And they called it out on Lost Redditors. And I commented, "No, dog, it's just caprese salad." I got one upvote. Fuck them. That was a good reference.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
What's the deal with them? Why did that? Why do you think that happened that
I
way?
feel like you got to the post
Fucking
too late.
Reddit.
and
No,
everybody
because
knows
I only sort by new.
you sort by new.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nuts.
You're a fucking animal.
I like to contribute.
Nobody sorts by new.
Who does that?
I do.
You put 5 minutes in on new, and then you go to what's actually popular.
Doesn't seem right.
I'm a knight of new, man.
You're a noob, all right. Ugh. Can you fucking mute me for that?
God, yeah.
I don't. I
Yeah,
can't.
that was pretty
yeah.
bad.
Mute yourself.
I just don't use
Thank you,
it.
Jason.
I got a customer on my route. They're good people. It's the golf cart guy. Well, his wife has been retired now for 2 years, and now they're home together all the time.
Ugh.
You know. And
Oh,
the
I'm sorry.
hover-around
That
guy-
sounds wonderful.
The hover around guy. They used to hang out together. The hover around guy is in a home now. He's 92.
Oh.
And he's at a home on a military base now because he's not able to care for himself. His health has declined.
What do you think he did with that hover around?
He's in it still. He took it with him.
Oh shit. Okay.
I asked because I know that you're going to need one, but
Yeah.
they said it was reserved for somebody else in the family's fighting over it. So he's out. He's out of the picture now.
Yeah.
So it's the golf cart dude and his wife who are out there fucking with me now every day.
Okay.
And, which is fine. They're good people, and I consider them to be friends.
He doesn't interact with people, but he considers these ones friends.
Have you spit on him yet?
No, I don't spit on this guy. Shit.
Oh, so
This
y'all
guy's
aren't good
78 years
friends
old.
then.
I didn't think he was that old.
You said the other guy was old.
The other guy's in his 90s. So anyway, they have things like
I don't know that
they
I
shop
want.
a lot.
I don't know that I ever want to live in my 90s.
I don't know, man.
I
It's
feel like I don't maybe I'll feel different at 89,
yeah, you will.
but I feel like if
At
I'm
89. Yeah, I'll feel different at 89.
I feel like if
ha, very funny.
I just feel like yeah, y'all, you motherfuckers laugh.
You can feel real different at 89, buddy.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel real different when I Keith Richards, you motherfuckers.
Probably will. That's the sad part.
I'll be at every one of your funerals, fucking assholes.
I'm only having one.
Yeah. So, just going to be
that
the
you
one
know of.
that I know of.
You'll
that
have
was-
2.
That was really good.
Apologize, because you know
Yeah,
you'll
but
have
you
2.
know what?
I
That
would
was
still have to
fucked
have
up.
at least 3 for you to be able to say every.
Okay.
I
Whatever.
didn't mean all of
Otherwise,
this,
you
but
should
it
have
was
said
still
both.
good. Still very good. That I know of. Fucking. Anyway, these people, they shop a lot. Okay, so I don't see them on weekends. They're out there all week long, and she's like, since she's been retired, she's cracked the whip on him. I want this done. I want this done. So it's busy work for him. So he's like, yeah, it's been kind of cool that she's home all the time, but it's not really cool at all. She's home all the time.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm supposed to say it's cool. Like, yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
it's great.
Sounds great.
But really, it's fucking horrible.
And then-
Get me out of here.
Wait,
Yeah.
when I was home all the time, is that how that was?
No. Different.
Oh. Well, I think he goes out in the garage or whatever. Maybe he lays awake in bed at night thinking of ways to hang himself out in the garage because he wants to get out of this work.
Yeah.
Well, they shop a lot, and they go to yard, but they shop at weird places. They go like out of town. They'll go to a yard sale. They'll go to these weird swap meets, all this weird shit.
Yeah. Antiquing, dog.
A couple of years ago, they bought something, and this is a weird story. They bought something out of the front yard of a woman who lived in a trailer park. Who
It
was
sounds
the
bad.
city was going after because she had so much.
She's a hoarder.
shit
Yeah, she's
on
a hoarder.
her lot
Yeah.
that they were making her get rid of the shit, so she had this sale. So they drove like 30 miles south of
Okay.
where they are
I know where. So
to go
we're
find.
talking almost in Lettertown.
Right, and they had no idea what they were going to find in this place, right? Just none. It was word
Yeah.
of mouth. So-and-so said they know somebody's cousin that's got to have fucking
Yeah.
clean up the yard. So, like, right off the bat, if somebody said that, hey, we're going to go look at this lot where this hoarder has, I would say, fuck you, I'm not going. Who the fuck would go there?
Well,
Now, what kind of
wouldn't you
shit
want to
do hoarders
go
collect?
just
Antique
to
piss
look at the
jugs?
hoarders collection so that you could see it in
I
real
can
life
see-
instead of on the TV?
I
Sometimes,
can see that closer
sometimes
than-
hoarders hoard like good shit, and
See,
sometimes they just hoard garbage.
I was getting ready to say I've never seen a hoarder that had good
Good
stuff.
shit. Yeah,
No, it's the
Never.
difference
Every
between
time I've
American
ever seen a
pickers and
hoarder,
hoarders.
it's been like they have 5,000 of this $1 thing.
right.
We've
no.
seen some
Or
shows where
garbage.
they have like all these antique porcelain dolls in like every room piled up that are pristine and
But usually
everything.
the people that have those, like, they're on shelves, and then
No.
if they're
Yeah,
on shelves,
maybe.
those
Curio
people aren't a
cabinets.
hoarder because they've organized their.
Well, they're curiously close to hoarding.
See, here's the thing: is when the camera crew shows up, they see what
Really
kind of
close.
hoard it is,
Oh, fuck.
and then they decide whether they call hoarders or American pickers.
Just made
Yeah.
that joke.
Pickers.
I know. I was reinforcing your joke because they dismissed you.
It was a good one though.
I didn't hear
It
you.
was
I
solid.
didn't hear it.
I wrote it down in the credits. That the American
It's solid.
Pickers
You got
slash
credit
hoarder.
for it.
I want to get paid
Calm
for it.
down.
And other
You
than that,
will.
I don't
Oh.
care about honor. Or
Oh, you'll be
anything
paid
like that.
for it.
Standard fee.
What about Valor?
Fuck Valor.
How about that? So anyway, they went to this thing, and this was like a year ago.
Yeah.
Well, they bought something. They told me they bought something. I never thought about it. They always kept it out back. They didn't have the right time or the right space or whatever.
What is it?
They went and bought a cement fountain with
Okay.
a pump in it.
Yeah, those things
Okay?
are expensive.
They are expensive. This thing weighs 1,000 fucking pounds.
Oh,
now,
I'm
this is
sure.
not the one I would have picked, but they painted it. His wife painted it, okay? On the very top, there's a frog.
I see that.
This was just like raw cement when they got it. It comes in like this 3 pieces, and it had a water pump on it, and they dyed the water like with pond blue or whatever the fuck it is. We turn it on, the water falls into these bowls, and then the water drips. Eventually
And we're
down
breaking
into
everything.
it eventually drips down into the main bowl right there.
Okay, hang on.
Now this is in the front of their yard.
Okay, but hang on. I
This
got
thing's huge, by the way. And the
There's
bottom bowl
something-
is like 3 foot across.
much more disturbing.
The
flamingos?
Flamingos.
The plastic flamingos.
Yeah, that's the thing. They have that every year. I dismiss those. Those have been out there for years.
The flamingos, then you got the frog, you got the weird sunflower in the background on a fence that's just
I know,
like
it
2
doesn't-
foot long.
I don't understand
Yeah,
that.
what's that? What purpose does that fence serve? What
That
is-
fence
style
is
is-
what bothers me.
Their style is a little suspect. That's why I was so blown away that they got this fountain.
you know what this looks like? This looks like 80s trash exploded in their flower bed.
It does.
This whole scene is very 1980s.
Wait, now that they're both home,
makes
is
me-
this
it
the
makes
start
me-
of their hoard?
It could be,
Maybe.
yes.
This just makes me want to snort cocaine. Just looking at this, I feel like I'm watching Miami Vice and it's time to snort some coke.
I feel like this is regular attire for old people.
It could be, Bruce.
Like
That's
this
what I'm
could
thinking,
be
yeah.
any old couple's house in this city.
Right.
I think it's because when they were the coolest, it was 1983 and neon was hot.
Possible. But this thing, I looked it up. This size and any fountain of that size, that weight, and the age of it is stamped on it somewhere on the bottom. I don't know. They paid $15 for that out of the front yard of a trailer
Oh,
park.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's incredible because that thing is worth $1,500.
Oh yeah, that's a hell of a deal. And then they ruined it with that
$15
blue shit.
Well, say they got it. It was just regular concrete, wasn't painted. She said, I've started painting that thing we bought about a year ago at the trailer park. And when they finally wheeled it out there and got it going, I was pretty impressed with it.
I would not have painted it
It's
white.
cool. I wouldn't have done the white with the blue
No.
water.
Well, I probably would have just kept it natural concrete and sealed it or something.
That much weight in just liquid concrete would be a couple $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that's got rebar and shit in it. That's a heavy motherfucker.
That's crazy.
But you remember, I wanted, like, when we bought the cabin, I wanted one of those concrete Bigfoots to put out by
Yeah.
the corner of the porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
Those-
priced a couple of those, did you? Yeah.
We priced at least one or two of them.
Well, the same place sold them.
Where's that place at?
Shepherdsville.
Ah, I set you up.
That was
And
both
you
of
fell
y'all.
for it.
Y'all are both to blame
As
for
soon
that.
as I said it, I should have said that.
Uh,
It's near here.
yeah, it's near here.
Okay.
Go
but
down
they-
and exit to the right.
But they gave me that. They like, well, if you buy a
I'm
$6,000
interested now.
if you buy a $6,000 cabin, we'll give you 10% off. I was like, fuck
Got
your 10%.
10%.
It would have still cost me almost $300 for the fucking Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Was it 3?
Was it painted?
That's for the one that would came to like my nipples.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the medium one.
The full size ones are like
those are-
$1,200.
yeah, those are incredible. Stupid. Like ornate.
I just
like
want to
very
put it. I just
detailed
want to
and all
put
that
it in the woods a little bit, where you just like, and then you're like, oh, that's a statue.
I started looking
I
at
would
this.
think being that much money, couldn't you like make a mold
No, I thought that too.
that was like that,
No.
and then just pour concrete in it for $100 worth of concrete? Have this thing that's
I
worth
don't know. It's a very specific
$1,200.
kind of concrete.
I mean, you're only going to sell like one a year, but
I think
you'll
with
make
the
a lot of
molds-
money on the one.
I think they sell a lot more than one a year. 'cause
Yeah, the
Yeah.
molds are very expensive.
when I was over here buying this thing, like there were several people who came in and bought concrete shit.
Well, see, I took this picture a week ago, and ever since I did that, and ever since I looked to find out about this particular one and how much it was worth and how much it cost and all that shit, I went down a fucking rabbit hole for the last week, man, and I've been looking at goddamn fountains and shit.
You don't want
And I got into the fucking thing. Well, man, I thought like you did. Yeah, we'll just fucking buy a mold and we'll just crank these fuckers out. But there's a reason why there's so many of these roadside concrete statue places. Because they sell the fuck out of this
Yeah.
shit.
People
And when
love
they
that
sell,
shit.
you could sell 3 a year.
Our
At that
plan,
price.
our plan this year is we're putting a small pond in right here on the other side of the driveway with a center fountain.
Is it white trash, though? Is it white trash? Because all these places on their side of the road, they
Well,
need
we're
to
not
mow the
doing
grass and
concrete.
they
We're
get the-
doing like plastic liner. We're going to put koi fish in it.
Like, dig out.
Yeah.
So you
The
guys
ground.
decided to put in all this cool shit when I move out?
Yes.
It's a fucking pond.
Are you planning
dickhead.
on covering it every night?
Yeah.
No.
Because those fish are going to get
They're dead.
eaten.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize we were going to have real fish in it. but
Koi
that's
fish
okay.
ain't cheap.
Goldfish.
We're just going to have Michael
I
come and
was-
step on their head and replace them.
I was just going to steal them from other places that had koi fish. Just
You
get
can
a
put
net.
a black net over it and keep that
You're going to have to make it
Huge.
like a weekly thing, though.
Okay.
Okay.
huge blue heron that come and scoop up. A pelican will scoop up all your
Fucking
fucking
herons.
fish.
Well, yeah, the cats will probably kill them. Now that you mention it, that'll probably be our
Yeah.
biggest predator.
The cats.
But yeah, man, I've been looking at this shit, and it's
You don't want it, man.
no, I don't want that, especially not that fucking thing.
That's a little much.
But they're expensive.
Yeah.
People
I'm sure I
pay a
could
lot
paint
for
it to
these
where you
fucking
liked
things.
it.
Yeah, that's true. She could do a number on it.
I mean, yeah.
You could make it look like blood running out of it. You could set it up
But
with
I'm
a
not
skull on
going
top.
and getting
It's a whole thing.
$1,000 fucking fountain.
That's 2,000. You could spend as much as you want. Like there are fountains out there for 11, 12,
$35.
We should
$15.
look into that, Brian, because I don't feel like making a mold would be that hard.
I think the problem is making a mold. From what I've read, is that you have to have one that you like, and that's the one you decide you want to reproduce. And if you want to make an original one, then you got to
buy
process.
one to start.
Pain in the ass.
Well,
And you don't want to just copy the one, if
and you probably got to use a particular type of concrete.
you do, yeah. And you got to do it upside down, and you got to make sure there's no air in it. You have a vibrating table of some kind.
A vibrator, yeah.
A vibrator, yeah, I know that's
You
what you
just-
heard.
Setting a Hitachi on both sides of it.
Yeah. But you do have to. There's the whole thing, and then you gotta let it cure, and then you gotta get it out, and you gotta fucking have a chain and a block and tackle to move the fucking thing around. 'cause they're
Oh, and the
heavy as fuck.
painting. The painting. If you buy one of those, it's pre-painted. Like you're adding $300 on it.
Yeah, there's an additional fee for
Like the Bigfoot
painting.
ones that are painted are
Then
fucking
I'll
outrageous.
give Jazz $200 to paint it.
Yeah.
She'd knock that out in an hour.
Why are we even talking like nobody here's buying
I don't know,
concrete
like,
bullshit?
I'm just saying I'm just saying now that we've got
It's a good
all
plan.
this down, we got the personnel, we got
Okay,
the fucking
think about
the
this,
manpower.
Jason. I got this. I'll get them on board.
Okay.
If I get 200 for painting everything we turn out,
She
I can quit and stay home.
That's right. And she can manage
You
the
should be
fucking.
fucking painting all the time. How am I going to get a sandwich?
What am I
when you're out
doing
here
now?
painting?
No,
How are you
she
going to
can-
get it when she's at work now?
Right.
I'm painting all the D&D stuff. I'm just gonna be painting different shit.
I rest my case.
The sunglasses got to go. I'm thinking
I-
about
no,
doing.
you're
I'm
getting
thinking
paid a
about
lot
doing away
better
with
for it.
Twitch altogether, just to ditch the
Here we go.
sunglasses.
We
Here
don't
we go.
need to
Listen
ditch
to
Twitch, just this light.
Yeah.
Or that reflection. Oh, God,
That is so
that's so
fucking
good.
dark.
Now look at Twitch and see how shitty it is.
Oh, it looks terrible. Turn the light back on. Okay.
Oh, God,
Ah,
that's terrible.
damn. Okay, but really, we need to come up with a catchy name for concrete statuary. You know, a business type of thing like that. Look at that little fucking soldier
Roadside concrete, making rocks with the boys.
making it hard with the boys.
Oh, that's a good one.
Getting hard with the
Getting-
boys.
yeah, there you go. Getting hard. Hard as fuck. Hard as fuck. Concrete LLC.
I feel like old ladies aren't going to come by like
right.
flower baskets from us. Whenever.
We're gonna need the basket thing. That's the worst. But we'll need.
Yeah, those are horrible. I hate it when
the
I see
worst.
them.
I hate
Like
'em.
I want to punch whoever made that.
The concrete planters are one thing that's very popular. The fountains are very popular. Reconstituted granite, we can make a. You can fuck around with the materials a little bit. You can make a frog. We can make a cement.
Frogs are popular.
I've seen a
cement,
lot of-
flamingo.
I've seen a lot of them for the local college teams.
Yeah, that does
Like
go a long
like
way.
3D like
Ooh.
I
letters.
hate it, but those are very popular.
Yeah.
So if Brian
we could
hates
probably
it,
work
we
out a
need
deal
it.
with Amy's work to mass produce those.
Work out a deal.
No.
I mean, I'll keep trying to work out your deals, but
Well, you had to have it licensed.
I'm out of the concrete
Mate.
business, fellas.
No, I think you should get in the concrete business. You're not even in it.
think
Come on,
that's
jump
hard to
in
do.
with us. This is a moneymaker. A guaranteed moneymaker. And if nothing else, you'll have a fucking yard full of cool shit to look at.
That's what I'm worried
There
about.
we go. Look at that John Timberland, the Italian, right there. Look at that second one. Look at that.
Ugh,
Beautiful.
I don't
Outdoor
understand. I
floor
don't,
water fountain.
There's no
40
way
degrees
that's
is high.
real concrete.
oh,
Yeah.
that one's not. I would
No,
say
that
that
one's
one's like
not.
plastic.
A lot of those are resin. Lightweight. It's plastic is what it means. Sunny Days is a cheap Chinese brand. People don't like those.
I like how it's not sunny days like as in days of the week. It's sunny days as in like I'm confused.
I've been hit over the head with a concrete statue.
Well, it's a Chinese
Or
company.
slate.
It's a bad translation.
It says slate.
Slate. Stacked slate.
Yep.
That's plastic.
Well, the frame's plastic, but there's like 4 slate pieces in there.
Slate-looking pieces.
Yeah.
Like molded to look like slate.
Plus, the Instagram account for the other name was already taken, so
Yes.
they had to go with that one.
But yeah, if I ever get a place to live, I'll get a fountain.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You should probably aim for the place to live.
Now I'm getting a fountain.
Before-
That way I'll be ready.
I'd
Or it's
I'd
when I
hate
move
to
in,
I'd hate
you know?
to see like
Circular driveway,
I would
the whole bit.
yeah I would hate to pull up in the local storage unit place and just see you in a lawn chair
Don't know
outside
which
of
one
one of
it
the
is.
units with a fountain in
Have
front
my
of
feet
it.
up on it. Sluts, welcome. Welcome in, sir.
You remember in,
Fountain.
in Scrubs when they bought that plot of land and started building the house from the front? They had like
Yeah.
a porch, and they lived on just the porch
Yeah, they
for
slept in
like
sleeping bags on the
6
porch.
months. That's
Yeah.
going to be Brian.
Yeah.
He'll have
Yeah.
the fountain and the land, and then just
in a potty chair with a
little
Home
bit.
Depot
Body
bucket.
chair with a depot bucket underneath it. I'm not headed the direction though. Headed the opposite way.
I'm just saying, let's
I know,
focus.
it's where-
Let's focus on the house before
Right.
we start getting distracted by concrete
Right.
accoutrements.
I've started looking, and this guy wanted to know, and it's like they bought it. It's like you bought this. He said, "Well, I don't know anything about it. I just know I broke my back trying to get the fucking thing
I
home.
would imagine.
$15. So you got like 1,000% off of that."
Yeah, I mean that's a good deal.
He said she had 2 other
No.
ones in the yard, but that one was the one his wife liked, so that's the one they bought.
God.
Oh, and also she said it. By the way, when the
They,
guys,
they will pay you 10 times what it's worth to take it.
I was just letting it go.
listen,
I was just letting it go.
listen. The lady goes. She had $25 on the fountain, and I got her down to 15. I said,
That's
"Why would you
wrong.
just buy it?" She goes,
That's
"Would you take
wrong.
15 for it?" And she said, "I'm pretty close to letting it go because nobody wants to fuck with it." So it's heavy.
Yeah,
They
it weighs
drove all the
1,000
way
fucking
home.
pounds. How'd
Yeah.
they get it home?
They drove all the way home. They got the old man's truck and the trailer and a dolly, and they drove back down there. He said it's been on strapped to the foot with those ratchet
Yeah.
straps. He said it's been on the fucking dolly for a year, sitting back there behind the garage because it was so heavy. And they had their
How
son.
do they
had, like,
power
4
that?
people off of it. It's a little bitty fucking pump about this big. It's plugged into an outlet right behind you. You can't even see the cords.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
And they got solar powered ones, but the solar power sucks. And they got lights on them and shit. It's all unnecessary.
Yeah, the lights always wind up dying. Solar power lights last
Yeah, they suck.
2 weeks, and then they're dead. The
But I've
batteries
got them
don't
talked
burn out.
into a low voltage spotlight.
Oh, so
transport
now
light.
you're a designer.
I'm helping them. Yeah. I see you need some light on this as a focal point.
Is it going to be a colored light?
No, that'd be a white light.
I think she ought to pick up one of them pink flamingos and put it in there like it's bathing itself.
I think she ought to dish the
Maybe.
flamingos, to be honest. Yeah. This is the guy when his wife was
Dude, the
retired.
flamingos really tie that whole flower bed together.
Before his wife retired, you know what this guy did? She said, "Plant some flowers out here in this flower bed. I want some color out here." He went up and bought some plastic fucking flowers and stuck them down in there in the yard
Oh, she didn't notice?
in different places. She knew right off the bat that he had fucked up, but that's why she retired. I can't let this motherfucker. He's retired. I can't let him be at home making these kind of decisions. I gotta oversee this.
That poor son of a bitch.
He's out there with a watering can across the street. He said you couldn't tell. Your flowers look great. And he's like, I'll go out there with a water can every morning, act like I'm watering the flowers. The nosy people across the street, and then at night he goes out there and rearranges them and shit. A lot of work. Wouldn't it be easier just to get the shit real ones? He said they look good all year long. This is the kind of person you're dealing with here. That's what I'm
Yes,
talking
nothing
about.
screams real flowers like seeing them on Christmas Eve. Looking
That's what I'm
like
saying.
it's-
They were out there
looking
all
like
the
it's
time.
Memorial Day.
Fucking snow, whatever.
And when they get rearranged, you know, my flowers rearrange themselves in my garden all the time.
Guys, how do you get your flowers looking so good this late in the winter?
Always out there watering.
Just,
I got a
I
green
care
thumb,
for 'em.
baby.
A little bit of concrete.
Miracle Grow,
It's really about the love.
Roundup, Miracle Grow, a little bit of water, you're good to go.
He sings to them every night.
It's possible.
Roundup safe, man. You drink it right out of the bottle.
She's working his pork out of death.
I would imagine he's ready to go back to work.
He said something about that about 6 months
He's
ago.
probably looking for a Walmart greeter job right now.
He said, I wish she'd go back to fucking work.
Y'all say that, but I feel like if she wasn't trying to tell him what to do every day, he'd have died like years ago.
That's possible. Yeah, he does have a heart condition.
He might have been okay with that. Just saying.
Possible, too. I don't know. They seem pretty happy
Yeah.
for as old as they are. But maybe it's like you just give up. You know what? I've
I
just been
think
with
he-
you so
I think-
long. What am I going to do at this
I think
point?
he's gave up.
Yeah.
I think he's a shell of a man.
Could be. Got a hell of a nice riding mower, though.
What's he got? Like a quarter-acre lot?
Yeah. Yeah.
The riding lawnmower.
He does. He's got
That's good.
$3,000 riding mower. It's almost like he has too much money. You know what I mean?
apparently.
He just sinks it into silly shit.
I
And
got
then
a
he's got
riding
this
lawnmower. It
thing.
cut down my mowing time from 20 minutes to 2.
They got the other. They were gonna buy the other fountain. Stop breathing in the mic. They're gonna buy the other fountain, but the other one was a little bit taller, and it had a kid, the naked kid, pissing into the bowl,
Classic.
which is classic. But his wife found that to be a little vulgar.
I
so
feel like it is vulgar.
It's fucked.
I'm uncomfortable.
Was it
when
a
I see
cherub
those.
They
or
said
was it a kid?
He said it was some fat
'Cause
kid.
for some reason, that makes a big difference.
yeah, some fat kid pissing into a bowl.
If the
I
fat
feel
kid
like
had
it was a
wings,
cherub.
it's okay.
Yeah,
the
I
fat
don't
kid
know.
didn't have wings.
It's a problem.
Oh,
they need to
that's
tear
great.
it down.
Now all the pedophiles are just going to go home and draw wings on their child pornography. Great, Bruce. Forget them that idea.
Or they'd be
That's
hanging
not a
out in
kid.
front of
That's
this
a
guy's house.
cherub.
Not an idea. It's already out there.
Yes, you got a point.
How would you know it was out there? How would you know that?
Yeah, what's your search history look like?
Yeah.
Have y'all
The
never
fuck?
seen those fountains? Because they're
Nope.
fucking everywhere.
Yeah, no,
seen a
I've
couple
seen
of
them.
them, yeah.
They're gross.
Seems like you got to put a black bag over that.
I don't think angels should be peeing either.
Well, I mean, they do. They piss, Jason.
You think they do?
Which is worse,
Yes.
the peeing child fountain or the racist black little boy
The
statues?
jockeys or the fucking. I don't know. I've seen some bad ones.
There's a family on my
I think
route
the ones that.
that bought some of these like Greek statues, like classic Greek statues that out of one of these concrete places, and they're like bookends on their porch. Like there's one on each side, but they painted themselves.
Mm.
So it's like this classical Greek statue that's been painted, African American, with this bright ass pink dress that you can see from like a mile away.
I don't know about that.
It just
Yeah.
doesn't look
Not-
normal.
Ugh.
It looks a little off.
It seems like it would be a little off.
You know.
I worked in a neighborhood one time where I saw one of those concrete statues. It was small. I took a picture of it, but it was with the Windows phone, so God knows where that is.
Yeah, it's gone.
There's a little black boy holding a piece of watermelon.
Oh.
And it was painted,
Oh yeah, it's
and
not
it was
racist at all.
offensive as fuck.
Just a front yard
That's
decoration.
offensive. Yeah. It was on the front porch. Yeah.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's almost like the Cleveland Indians mascot.
Was it a black family?
No, it was
Okay.
not. It was actually, they had a wooden
You think that
deck
makes
on the
it
front of
okay?
the house.
Yeah. You know, yeah.
If you're
They
black,
could-
I
they
get
could-
it.
they
You
could
can have
have
that
passed
shit.
on that kind of stuff.
Sure.
I mean, I guess what do you think? I'm racist against me? I mean, I see your point, but do you think a black family would ever get that?
I mean, probably not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought there was a black guy on my one of
I
my
mean, I
rides
do love
downtown.
watermelon though.
I mean, who
So,
doesn't like watermelon?
It's just a
Who
coincidence.
doesn't like that?
Like if it's like a
That's
pro,
a depiction of my grandson. Why?
Yeah.
Why does this statue bother you?
yeah, if it's like a pro watermelon statue, like I'm all for that. Like this is a watermelon home.
There was a shitty shotgun house, one of my rides downtown that had a black family living in it. I didn't know that they were black, but there was a rebel flag on the fucking front porch. And I always thought, what a fucking
Huh.
redneck down here, you know? What a fucking redneck to have
Interesting.
this flag. And one day I saw
That's
a black guy at
bravery.
the
Is
door, and I
what
was
that
like,
is.
you see the guy, and you're like, you know what, man? You ought to stay away from this place. These people who live here are nuts. I was thinking that. I was like, well, they're not going to like you knocking on the door. And then he just walked in, and he came out, got his stuff. And I'm like, oh, you're George, huh? He's like, yeah. Okay, this is your house. Fucked up.
Are you like renting a bedroom here?
Yeah, what's the deal?
or...
Do you know what that means?
I'm not sure. Maybe he had an idea of different. Maybe it meant something different to him. I don't know.
Maybe he's blind
Maybe he
Could be.
thought it was the British
and he
flag.
doesn't know.
Possible.
He may have got it confused with the Union Jack, and was trying to show
That's
off
possible,
his
yeah.
British heritage.
Didn't seem very British to me, though.
Well, his great grandmother.
I mean,
I
the
thought
place
it was
really
only 1/16.
looked like it was straight out of Cornfield County. This fucking house. Like you couldn't have put a man with a banjo on a front porch and looked any more perfect.
Huh?
A rebel flag hanging right beside the door.
Huh?
It was a big one too.
I'd like to have a conversation with that man.
Yeah, I would like to.
It was stunning, and I was like, I'm not gonna say anything.
It came with the house, man. I'm not fucking with it.
It's possible.
It was part of the terms of sale. I can't touch that flag. I got a
Yeah.
really good deal on the house, though.
They took off $1,000 if I promised to leave that flag after it fell apart. So
The other thing about the flag was the guy we were talking about earlier, the kid, the guy that worked at Sucks, that shit.
yeah.
shitter. He's been stuck on a long route.
Yeah.
He's been stuck on it for
Been
a
on the
while.
same route for a while.
Yeah, and he hates it.
It seems like he'd start speeding up because he's on the same
Seems like
route.
he would know it better. But there's a house there that's well known because the guy has a little bit of Klan memorabilia in the front yard. When I was a kid, everybody said that guy was in the Klan.
Like in the front yard.
Yeah,
Like what kind of memorabilia?
So like,
there's a symbol in the front. I don't know if it's made. It could be made out of concrete. I don't know. But there's a little thing there with the drop of blood and the little symbol, of patch that they wear. You know, the Klansman, and it's a Klan
I'm
thing.
not sure of it, but I'll take your word for
Whatever. The dude's got a.
If I saw it,
you
I
know
might know
exactly what I'm talking about.
it. If I saw it, I might know it.
The guy's got a rebel flag on a pole, and beneath that, he's got a flag that says "Trump, make America great again." Well, the kid.
You've already told me everything I need
I
to
know that guy.
about this
Yeah,
guy.
the guy's a piece. Yeah, this guy's weird. Piece of shit. Well, the carrier doesn't. He feels threatened now.
Why?
He doesn't want to go in. He doesn't want to deliver this guy's shit because he's got the flag. He's got the Klan thing. He's got all this, you know. And the boss, he reported it to the boss. Is there anything that I can do? And she said, about what? He said, about this guy. He's obviously a fucking Klansman.
That's
And
not
she said,
illegal.
no, you have to. Yeah, that's what she
Oh,
said.
that thing. Yeah, that fucking stupid
Yeah.
motherfucker.
And she's like, no, you gotta deliver it. And he's like, I feel threatened.
But he hasn't threatened you. Just don't tell him you're
She said,
gay.
"Have
You'll
you
be
seen-
fine.
Yeah, have you seen the guy? And he said, well, no. I said, so you've never seen him? He said, no.
Look, he's a
Has-
white dude.
Has he ever threatened you? He said, no.
So what specifically is threatening you?
He
A
said, the
flag?
symbolism. It offends me.
Well, I mean, it does.
It's
Well,
offensive to
it's-
everyone.
Symbolism
It's kind of
can't
meant to be
hurt you.
offensive, but you know.
But it's a generational problem. He's the kind of guy that thinks, okay, I'm going to go into a place. There's things in here that hurt my feelings right off the bat, so I'm going to have to change this entire organization to suit me.
If I'm
It's like
offended enough, I get special treatment.
right. And I don't know how old he is.
He's young.
21, maybe.
Early
something like
20s,
that.
yeah.
But yeah, that's his main issue right there on that route. Not that he can't get back within 3 hours of the time he's supposed to get back. It's because this guy has a flag in his yard, and that his boss tells him to go on and deliver the stuff anyway. That's a major issue right now.
I mean, like, I could see if he was African American, because
Right.
then the dude would look out his window and
Well,
say,
the boss
"Uh-oh." Yeah, I know.
The boss is, and she's like, that's offensive to me, but I still have to.
Right.
If I'm doing your job, I still have to go on to the guys. Can we take that down, by the way?
Yeah, can we not
I
leave
see
that
in
up?
Bruce's glasses. It's kind of distracting.
To be fair, that's not on my search history. I'm
Yeah,
probably on
smart.
another
But
list.
that's great because that's exactly the person who can tell this guy,
Yeah,
suck it up.
that's what she did. And he's like, I just don't think it's right. She said, it's not
not.
right, but welcome to America.
That's not right either.
Yeah, Larry eating this fucking chili dog.
It was
is not
better than
right.
the symbol. That's the picture
Yeah.
we went back to.
That also is very offensive to a number of groups.
It hasn't stopped
yeah.
Brian from doing his job.
So did you hear about the big KKK rally yesterday in Dayton, Ohio?
No.
Yeah.
Ohio, go figure.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So there was like somewhere in I think they
The
said
rubber
like,
capital of the world.
there was like 20 Klans members showed up to hold this KKK rally. 600 protesters.
Wow.
It's like,
It's a little outnumbered.
okay, so what are you guys doing? Like, really, what are you guys doing?
I don't know. I think that the number of protesters, just let them. You know what? If they're allowed to do it, just let
Ignore
them do
'em.
it. Just ignore them.
And
That's what
don't
they're after.
give them attention.
That's what they're after, is the attention. 600 people show up to protest.
600.
Fuck.
It was like 23 dummies showed up, and then 600 people showed up to tell them they're dummies. It's like, guys, they're too dumb to understand they're dummies.
Yeah,
Like, you're
that's
not
why
going to
they're out
change
here.
their mind.
Yeah.
Like, they showed up at a Klan rally. You think you're going to be like, don't be bad? And they're going to be like, hi, wait a minute. Are we the bad guys here?
I have not considered that.
We might be the bad guys.
Yeah.
Let's go home. Think about it.
Yeah, this is too much attention.
Maybe they were all hoping for a moment or a chance to punch one of them, and they can receive
Probably.
the internet.
Well, I could see,
glory for-
Yeah.
well, I could
6
I could
months.
see wanting to punch a Nazi. Like, I'm on board with punching Nazis.
Well, Klansman's just too fucking dumb.
Yeah, that's why they switch. That's why they switched their robes from white to black, because they all wear the black robes now. Is because there was too many piss stains on the white ones. They kept pissing on their own robes. That's why they had to switch from white to black. Is because
Stupid.
you couldn't get guys who couldn't piss on themselves. It's a lot to handle. You got the
Well, it's a
robe. You
lot,
got to
yeah.
pull it up. You got to grab your dick.
Well,
you
it's
let
a
it
whole
go
get
too
up,
early.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And you can't see what you're doing with that fucking hood on.
yeah.
You know?
Fucking eye holes are all crooked and shit.
And as it gets hot, it starts to sag on your head a little
Oh,
bit. And
it's
you're
so
like,
hot.
I'm blind. I can't see, Billy Bob. What
Next,
am I going to do?
next thing you know, you got a huge piss stain on the front of your nice, clean white robe. Everybody knows you just pissed yourself.
And you get chili dog stains on there and everything.
I feel like they've had some
Tobacco
experience
spit
with this,
juice
Bruce.
all down the
They're-
front of
they're
the
pretty
hood.
knowledgeable.
So you got to go black robes to hide these stains, man.
Okay, so on a related topic, black aprons. What do you think?
I mean, I do know a couple that have pee stains on them.
Because I
I
saw
think
some
it's
piss
a-
stain aprons too.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I do too.
Honestly, it's
Maybe royal blue.
I think
well,
it's a
some
good
kind of
solution to a common problem.
Yes, piss stains on white garments is a.
My favorite thing ever in Lodge is when the new guy gets sick of these dirty ass aprons and takes them home and washes them, throws them in the washer, and then the strings just automatically knot themselves together.
And then
For
he
the
has to
rest-
spend
yeah.
2 weeks undoing all
For the rest
knots.
of the month,
Yep.
in a hurry, so we could make the next meeting. That was
Right.
me untying those fucking things. Oh, I did that.
I love that.
They laughed.
Every time a new guy says, "You know what, we ought to wash these," and then like half the lodge will be trying to tell him,
Yeah,
"No, don't
yeah,
do that."
yeah.
I'm like, "Man, them things are filthy, man. Thanks for taking the initiative. Go home and wash them."
You motherfuckers and people like you can kiss my ass. It is exactly what was done to me. I said, what is that? The guy said, it might be piss. I said, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, yeah, we got a lot of incontinent brothers around here. Okay. My dumb ass. It really happened in the dryer was where they really tied themselves together.
Yeah, that's where the magic happens, is in the
They
dryer.
got super hot, and then it was like they were welded or sewn together almost. was
It doesn't
tied
get stuck in the washer and that little turntable thing underneath because
No,
I
I
they
have
were
2
around the-
aprons and
yeah.
they do that on
trust
their
me,
own, which
I
is
know.
too.
I know your pain because I was a new guy once myself,
Yeah, good. Fuckers.
and then I just dish that pain out to everybody else that come in. So these aprons are kind of, you ought to wash them.
Just trying to help. Fucking ridiculous. I mean, there's food on them,
Yeah, oh yeah, coffee. Every
Oh,
one of
yeah.
them has a coffee stain.
all kinds of shit on it. I'm like,
Every
I'm
one of
wearing
them.
this thing. Look like I've fucking done something to it.
Why you think I was in the officer line so long so I could have a clean fucking apron?
The fucker being there eating chocolate.
I fucking did 10
wiping his hands on it.
I did 10 years as an officer at that lot, so I didn't put on that shitty pissy apron.
That had piss on it.
Oh, I guarantee you. If you're lucky, it just had piss.
Mm-hmm. I saw a little blood on some.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Biting
Blood.
fucking nails and shit.
Coffee, piss, all the things old men love. Like your common old men stains.
Piss stains.
Piss, blood, coffee.
Fuck.
A little bit of earwax.
Yeah, there's because the guy had the keys digging in his fucking ear and wipe it right on there. So
Yeah.
all that shit.
Oh, at least someone didn't
What a
spit
group
on
of
him.
gentlemen.
They're just old. They don't know what they're doing anymore.
Yeah.
Times were different.
Way different.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Brian, we got any calls or
We
anything?
do have a call. We have a text message I'm going to read. As far as people, like last time we were talking about people walking with you when you're on a route.
Yeah.
He says, as far as people walking with me while I'm working, I love it. When the weather is nice, my fiance comes and walks the last hour of my route sometimes.
Is that allowed?
I don't know. He said, now that my kid has been born, I'm sure she'll be pushing him alongside me one of these Saturdays. Glad you guys are back. Jason, your family is just beautiful, and everyone be well.
I do have a beautiful
Thank you.
family.
P.S. Hi, Starla. Mailman Brandon. He got
Awesome.
you. He did get you there a little bit.
What,
I
you
don't
got
see
me?
why it wouldn't
You got
be
startled.
okay. Like she might have to
Oh.
keep a little bit of a distance,
Yeah, I don't know why it would
so
be
she
frowned
doesn't
on,
like
really.
see the stuff. But I
I
can't.
mean, I guess as long as she's not going up on the porches with
right,
them, that's fine.
right.
Yeah, because that would be a pain in the ass with a stroller, kind of take the kid up on the porch. And
Well, I
take
was
the kid
thinking about
down.
before the kid.
When did they see our family?
Dude, it's
Everybody's
been
seen
a
it.
bit
It's out
on this
there.
show forever.
It's out there, man.
It's like you're new.
Yeah.
Jason has a good-looking family, man.
Beautiful family, Jay. Beautiful family.
Beautiful family.
I thought the first time it was good-looking.
No, it's
Right
always
back.
beautiful. I
It's
think.
beautiful.
I think it was always beautiful, yeah.
Has Bill seen pictures of me?
Nope.
Huh.
That's why I said,
Good morning, Jazz and gentlemen.
bump it up.
Sparky, I just called checking with you. Sorry I haven't called for a while. I've been a little busy on this new job. Everything's going great here in Johnsonville. I thought I'd let you know. I've actually ran into Marley's ladder a few times,
Right on.
and he always holds the door open for me. He's a pretty good, pretty nice gentleman.
That'll end.
And I wanted to catch up because
He's
one
trying
of
to
the
see your
podcasts
ass.
a while back, we were talking about people in their routes and going on vacation and stuff.
That's the worst.
When I used to carry, we had a guy that he'd go on usually a couple weeks in a row every year, and even on his regular weeks, he'd come back and like 2 days later talk about how much his customers missed him and all this other stuff. And if you ever carried on his route, you would know that nothing's marked, no numbers in the box or
Sucks.
close to the box. If the customer didn't have a house number, you had to count. And I mean, really quite horribly
Set
taken
up to
care of.
fail.
He's never,
Make
never
it
takes the
fucking
time to, if somebody moves, their kid moves, or a new family moves in, he never writes shit down. And then, so when he goes on vacation, because he doesn't, he may do it to memory or whatever, who knows, if they just like him and don't say nothing to him. But when you carry his route, you pretty much throw everything in there because there's nothing can be found. So of course, when he comes back, everybody's happy to see him.
Yeah.
And he does his little victory score, like he's got a cape on and he's a superhero
He
because
got you.
nobody can do the route the way he does when he's gone. Of course, because he fucked us all and couldn't do the job that he's paid to do, and he's basically stealing. But that's all right. That's we can. I got some other good ones.
Basically stealing.
Feeling's a little harsh.
I'm glad you guys are doing good, and I probably hope to come down and see you if I can make the long trip in October and have a good
Awesome.
week and a holiday. Hit it.
Yeah, come on
Yeah.
down, man. Thanks for the call. Be glad to have you.
All right.
That's the end of that.
No, I think that's just smart. That's just smart.
Yeah, what, setting up your route so it's impossible for anybody else to do? And then when you come back, you look like the fucking...
Yeah.
See, I don't even have to do that. I put all the instructions
No,
in
your
there.
people all just suck.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
difference, yeah.
Yeah.
We
You don't have.
people-
Yeah, you don't have to make good people look bad. They're just bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, if that wasn't the case, you'd have to do this.
No, I don't think I'd have to do that.
Hmm.
That's too far. It's too far to go. You can just be good at what you do, you know?
I got the names on the case for everybody on my route. Nobody pays any attention.
I got the names for all the people in the apartments and the apartment numbers inside the boxes.
Well, I've got the apartment numbers. I don't have the
They
names.
don't give a fuck.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
have
put
the
the names on there.
I don't know what the names are in some of my apartments. They come. Sometimes they get evicted in 2 fucking weeks.
Brad just looked at me and
There
was
we
like,
go. Mhm.
"Yep."
There we go.
Yep.
Well, then I realized, yeah, these people
2
people
weeks.
move in and move out. They don't.
I think they have 2-week leases at this place at this point. Some woman gave me back a handful of shit the other day, and there was 4 names there. I was like, you don't know any of these people? She's like, no, they moved.
I have 3
Subleasing.
names that come into my mailbox.
3.
3.
Huh? Did you ever go and like talk to the guy?
I
Two of
can't.
them yours?
I mean, I'm not there, and the only day I'm there is Wednesday and Saturdays.
So
they,
and
they
I don't-
work on
Okay,
Wednesday,
so
Saturday.
Yeah,
2 days a
well, I
week
don't
you're
know.
there.
I don't know when he comes.
You can talk to
No, you
him.
could hang out. You probably find out maybe on Wednesday or a Saturday about what time he shows up.
Avery's not awake at whatever time he gets there.
That's possible.
I think
What it is.
is
It's
the
early on the
problem.
route, yeah.
Should be.
I didn't say that.
I mean, it could be. It's possible. And if it's somebody different every time, you can just give up on that. So
Get you a
they're not
camp
gonna pay
chair and
attention.
just sit right by the mailbox from like 9 forward.
There's
Or
like
just
it's
ask
inside.
somebody else about what time he comes.
That's possible.
It's inside. So like every
Nobody in his apartment complex will talk to him.
No, they actually all talk. To
Not
me.
after that leggings
Yeah.
and the bra.
Everybody likes me there. It's
Okay.
nice, except for the people that don't speak English. But we just nod at each
Well,
other.
they might like you too. They just don't speak the language. Ask them when the mail comes. That might be a good icebreaker.
Got my first power bill.
You proud of that?
It was only $70. It's
Oh,
not
fuck
that bad.
you. $70. That's not bad, really.
No, it's not.
And 20 of it's the down payment or whatever you have to do.
Oh, the deposit?
Yeah, because I split it up over the 6 months. Because I mean, who the fuck wants to pay $160?
$50 light bill. Pretty good.
It's not bad.
That's air and everything. Yeah.
Damn.
Ours will be lowered soon. We recently replaced our air conditioner and furnace unit,
Very good.
and I'm so fucking glad we have AC again because it's been hot in that house for 2 fucking weeks, and there is no
God.
worse feeling in the world than trying to go to sleep, and it's too hot to sleep.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Worst.
Especially when you're working
can't.
in the shit.
I can't
Right.
sleep in the
You
heat.
know?
Right.
It'd be different, I guess. I don't know. Would it be different if you had an office job? I don't know.
I think it is to Amy, but she just may be fucking cold-natured.
She's always cold.
Well, now you see the people in our office that work in the office will bring jackets to work and shit. Kind of pisses me off.
What's the matter with you?
It's too
Bringing a
hot. It's
jacket
too
to
hot in
work.
our office.
It has been traditionally in ours.
I haven't
'Cause
slept
we had-
under the covers since March. Fuck off.
We had Dickhead in there with his long fingernail.
Well, yeah.
If it was 80, 80, that's cold out there. That's cold. Jacket, sweater, a shawl.
Well, he's
Bumping
got
the
he's got the
thermostat
fingernail, so he can change the thermostat.
Yeah,
I'm
glad he's gone.
all right,
I'm so glad.
let's go barbecue.
Let's go fuck off at the lake. Let's go plant some flags at the cemetery. Let's do something for the people today. Let's get out there and do something.
I'm gonna hang some flags.
Been on the air for an hour and 15 minutes for the
All right. Well, thanks for listening in. Thanks for watching on Twitch. Have a safe holiday weekend, too.
Thank you for your service, Brad.
And thank you for your service. Check out the website, eldoradostudio.net, for all the info, how to contact us, and how you can support the show to keep it going. Work safe. We'll see you next week.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Hit it.